Hi, this is Zach from Zach's Traders Cafe with a look at the major markets on Monday, the 15th of August. Starting off with the FTSE 100 and decent progress here after the break of that late July resistance, 67.80, above that on an end-of-day close basis, and we're looking towards the top of this rising June trend channel as high as 7,200 over the next 2 to 4 weeks. Any dips towards the 6,800 zone currently regarded as a buying opportunity. That would also cool off slightly the overbought RSI at 71.93. It's overbought but not in extreme territory, so still has potential to drag the UK index higher. Onto the DAX, and here we've got relatively straightforward action for the German index within this rising trend channel from the end of June. Top of the channel heading towards 11,000. That's a target while there's no breakback below the initial August resistance at 10,459. Any dips towards that area currently regarded as a buying opportunity, although it doesn't look as though we'll see much weakness even below 10,600 at this stage. Onto the US markets for the Dow. Here you can see that consolidation has been the name of the game for most of August to date. Consolidation at and above the 10-day moving average at 18,471, and also just along this uptrend line from June. At the same area, 19,000 the target here, which is a June resistance line projection, while there's no end of day close back below the 10-day moving average. For the S&P, similar picture of consolidation near term, but holding above the 10-day line, 2174, and really while we're above that and this uptrend line from the end of June, the target here as high as 2250 over the next month or so. Interesting that the RSI at 62 is still way off the overbought territory. Onto the Nasdaq, which has been leading the US market higher over the near term. Lots of unfilled gaps to the upside showing momentum. Support here nominally at the 10-day moving average at 47.71, while there's no end of day close back below that. Heading for a top of June rising trend channel target as high as 4,800 over the next couple of weeks. For the currencies, we start off with cable, and here you can see that still looking relatively weak at the lower levels, 129.24, not too far away from that 127.98 July floor. Looks as though at this stage we're heading towards 126, which is the floor of this falling trend channel, late June trend channel. And that would be just taking out the July floor rather than taking us to necessarily a new lower trading range, but 126 looks as though it could be on the cards, even if then the cross stabilizes after that. Only back above the 10-day moving average at 130.69 really questions the ongoing bear move in this cross. For the euro dollar, rather quiet still, as it has been for the last couple of months. Notional support there towards the 200-day moving average at 110.94. Upside up towards 113 probably, which is the top of a rising trend channel from June. RSI 54, so mildly pointing towards the upside, especially while there is no breakback below that 200-day area. For dollar yen, still seems though that we're looking for a sub 100 yen target. Even more amazing given the way that with the equity markets rallying, you would have thought that dollar yen would also head higher, i.e. the yen would weaken, but that's not been the case. Really getting blocked by the 10-day moving average just above 101, and this resistance line from July as well towards 101.30. Below that, target here towards 96 or 97 yen later in the month. Finishing off with gold, which has been slightly frustrating, not making the big breakthrough that maybe the bulls would have wanted. Instead, we've got consolidation in the 1330s and 1340s. Want to see a break of that resistance line, the red resistance line, from last month towards 1355, but at least an end-of-day close above the 10-day average at 1345. You can see with those candles that has not been possible, even though this market's tried relatively hard to do so. But we're still in the buy mode while the 50-day moving average at 1321 is held on an end-of-day close basis. That's it from me. More updates at the same time tomorrow.